What is up, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Dan Cody, giving you commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. Tonight, we saw Friday Night Smackdown come to us from Seattle, Washington, which is why I'm wearing this hat. And of course, fun fact, Seattle has hosted one of my favorite WrestleManias, WrestleMania 19. Good theme song, the sound was good. I just didn't like the message behind it because the song's about being on crack. Could have come up with a better theme, WWE, but never mind. But nonetheless, WrestleMania 19 was a good pay per view that took place in Seattle, Washington, along with my favorite SmackDown Elimination Chamber match that ended with The Undertaker and Triple H in 2009. But tonight, Friday Night SmackDown, is a premiere on the anniversary on USA. And because it is a premiere event, an annual event celebrating many years of Friday Night SmackDown and Thursday nights originally, we saw some legends like Excuse Me! Vicky Guerrero, RVD, Farouk from the APA, and Teddy Long. Speaking of which, I really wish Theodore Long would say to Simp19 Dom, Dominic Mysterio, tonight in a steel cage match, you will go one-on-one with The Undertaker. I would love to see Dominic go one-on-one with The Undertaker. In any event moving forward, speaking of steel cages, we open up tonight with Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. And Cody Rhodes did an amazing highlight. We saw him do cross bodies off the top of the cage, as well as a super Cody cutter, which took Solo Sikoa out. Of course, after the match, Solo, being not a graceful loser, had the bloodline attack. We thought Jacob Fatu was going to do a moonsault from the top. Roman Reigns comes out. Now, why are we showing a main event match during the beginning of the show? Because at the end of the night, Roman Reigns came out with a contract that was given by Nick Aldis, former TNA champion. And it said that apparently it's supposed to be a tag team match at Bad Blood. And so Cody Rhodes came out, and it was about to be a confrontation because Roman Reigns claimed that WWE was his territory, his show, his WWE, and with or without the red necklace that he calls, I keep getting the word mixed up, so bear with me, guys. But even without the red material around his neck, he is still the tribal chief, the only tribal chief, and that I agree with. Cody Rhodes came out and it's not, basically saying it's not your show anymore. It's mine now since I beat you at WrestleMania. It was about to be a confrontation, but the Bloodline 2.0 came out. And so that happened. Cody Rhodes took the contract to a huge ovation and decided to align himself with Roman Reigns for Bad Blood, which we already know Roman and Cody are going to win this match. Eventually, I don't know if this is going to lead to a match between the Bloodline and two more members to align with Cody for War Games and Roman. I don't know necessarily how that's going to play out, but it does seem a bit interesting. However, speaking of which, Andrade finally settles the score with Carmelo Hayes picking up a victory. That is the second best thing about SmackDown, was their rivalry, because they had great matches. We saw a Russian leg sweep like moonsault off the barricade onto the floor. Ow. We saw Kevin Owens team up with Randy Orton. We thought Kevin Owens was going to have a partner in a jobber, but that wasn't the case, thankfully. Nonetheless, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory finally felt the wrath of RKO, meaning Kevin Owens. So that was good to see. Apparently Bayley next week or at some time is going to be fighting Naomi and Tiffany Stratton in a triple threat match at some point to see who is worthy of facing the Queen, Nia Jax. That was kind of funny when Naomi said, "Put your money where your big mouth is, and let's go and let's glow." Rather, so I thought, to say the least, I will say the Roman and Cody's storyline is interesting to me. What I'm looking forward to be honest, because this is how I see it playing out, I look forward to hopefully seeing a build up for Rock versus Roman Reigns. That's what I really want to see next year at WrestleMania. I don't know what I'm going to want to see from Cody Rhodes, but hopefully we get that. Hopefully we get CM Punk versus Seth Rollins next year. But nonetheless, not bad episode of SmackDown. I will say this, that cage match was good, but it wasn't as brutal as the one with Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. And I made a short today asking you guys a question about your thoughts on that match. So be sure to check that out. Until next time, I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and that's all the time I have for you today. And I will be back with another review on all things wrestling. Peace.